So we all know about Maldives, the beautiful resorts and the crystal clear water. But there is more to Maldives than just the resorts.
One of the favorite part will be like you can go to the Sultan Park, beautiful natural garden. And then there is a fish market which shows our second economy. But for the tourism, it was the first economy. Yeah.
Okay.
And then in front of the fish market, there will be a stingray koi. There you can go see the Old Friday Mosque, which is the landmark of Malé. Specialty of that mosque is built by a coral blocks like a Lego puzzle, and those carving is done by the hand like the tuk like this. When you see, you will love it.
Welcome to Malé.
If you're coming to the Maldives, you will surely transit through the beautiful Malé airport, but don't rush to your resort. Stay a while in the capital to get a feel of the actual country and its people. In this video, I'll show you how to explore Malé and Hulhumale in a day.
Guess where I am? I'm in Maldives. Just landed in Villana, the airport. This is me. And well, the waters itself should give a clue. That's the airport. As I'm sitting here watching all these ferries come and go, I'm getting such White Lotus vibes. Full White Lotus vibes. These ferries go to Malé and it costs $1. So as soon as you come out of the arrival area, you walk a long time to reach the departure area. You come to this food court which has all the information center and a lot of tour operators, taxi, ATM, everything. And this is how you just come out. And here are the local ferries. So we are beginning our tour of Malé, and here we have Ali, who's going to be my guide today. So Ali, tell me again, where did the first settlers come from to Malé?
Exactly, we are unsure. One thing is, some people are saying it's Aryans, those who are traveling around the world and they found the place and they start living.
Like nomads? Okay.
Yeah. And some people says Indian because of the Buddhism that we do have in Maldives. It is similar to Indian Buddhism. And some people say Sri Lankan because why people are saying Sri Lankan because of the language, our local language, the script, which is quite similar to Sinhala.
Yeah.
There is more words combined with Sinhala.
You said also Egyptian, right?
Yeah, it is. Some people says Egypt because why they are saying because of our cultural music, the big drum and the dance, which is quite similar to Egypt.
Yeah, maybe it's a mixture of everything.
Yeah.
Which great.
We started at the Islamic Centre, which was home to Malé's largest mosque before the new King Salman Mosque took over.
A victory monument. An incident happened on 1988.
Okay.
November 3rd. There was a group of Tamil and terrorist group who came to Maldives and attacked the building.
Okay.
As this is a military headquarters, so by using a torpedo, they put a hole and tried to get inside.
Yeah.
The Islamic Centre, Victory Monument, Sultan Park are all next to one another. In fact, most sites are concentrated within Malé's historic centre.
This is a lovely area. It's just a garden.
Actually, this is not a garden before. During the time of sultans, this was a sultan's palace.
Where is the palace?
According to the history, there was about 5 palaces inside this.
Okay.
And then after changing to the democracy, the president destroyed the palace and then opened it as a park.
Okay.
The only palace left was this one.
A part of the palace, yeah. It's a small palace, no?
Small palace.
Yeah.
And this palace actually was used before as a museum. And then now we do have a big museum over there.
Okay.
That's why it's been just
Removed, okay.
Yeah, removed everything and then moved over there.
This is supposed to be the biggest monument made of completely coral. All of this is coral. and built about 1,000 years ago.
So maybe the temple was converted into a mosque.
The Old Friday Mosque, also known as Hukuru Miskiy, is on UNESCO's tentative World Heritage List, and just look at it. Can you imagine that it is constructed entirely from interlocking coral stone blocks? At the site, I also met Fareed, who was extremely kind and took the time to explain the carvings on every wall.
Yeah.
Okay.
Under the sea.
Okay. How old? 900 years.
900.
And the oldest mosque you're saying in Malé. Wow.
It's all Quran.
Yeah. Wow. That's really cool. And they used to pray here. Old Qurans. Huh?
This is the Arabic.
Yeah. Oh. And this is for the women, or like the women's section?
Yeah, well, this is a woman.
Okay.
Close the door.
And they can see, yeah. Wow. This is very intricate.
Yeah. This mosque, India people in the government
Yeah.
coming and training and chemical and
Okay, restoration. Yeah.
they both are buried here.
They are Maldivians only.
Yes.
Okay.
They're Maldivians. And the last burial is this one. This was the president who destroyed the palaces, and then he was
okay.
been a president for 2 terms, for 10 years. Study.
Oh.
The first president. So the sultans prefer to give him a present. So he make a palace and then gave it to him.
Okay.
Basically, this tomb is a person from Morocco. Okay, he is the converter from Buddhism to Muslims.
Wait, you have to hear this story about the tomb that we are seeing. So Maldivians were Buddhists 1,000 years ago, and then one day there apparently materialized an evil spirit who demanded sacrifice of a virgin girl every night. So every household had to offer a virgin girl. Spirit, man, who knows? But anyway, this Moroccan Islamic saint who had actually been visiting put himself in the place of one such little girl, was spared, and so the whole country converted to Islam.
It's about 5.5 kilometers.
Yeah, very small. And all the major things, like that's a government building, this is the president's office.
Like, with 5.5 kilometers town, we do have about 150,000
People, so very densely populated.
Fishing used to be the biggest industry in the Maldives before tourism took over. About 90% of the country's fish catch is tuna. The Malé fish market receives fish throughout the day but comes alive between 4 to 6 p.m. when boats return with the day's catch.
You will see more like tuna. They have yellowfin tuna and then the other type.
The tuna here is delicious. I had like a wrap. What is it called? Okay.
You could see some green things.
But it's basically kingfish.
These are the jetfish.
So nicely kept. Nicely arranged. Super.
Ah, big one.
Nice. Oh, what is that? Black and white fish? That one?
This one.
Yeah.
Grouper. So this is how they do the finish.
Oh, there?
And then the rest part, see they have put it in a container.
Yeah.
And then after closing, they will take it to the open side
Huge fish. Oh, what is this?
Fish soup, we call it.
Oh yeah, I want to have it somewhere. Fish soup.
For fish soup, there is different two types. When it is making, it is like pure white with the fish, and then to keep it for long time, they boil it and it becomes
Brown.
Overall, the market was a delight to walk in, and I browsed through piles of dried fish and local snacks and bought so much.
like in the morning we go for fishing,
Yeah.
and then after returning back.
I could never have imagined seeing stingrays in the middle of the city. There were so many. You can see hundreds of them gather in the afternoon when leftovers from the fish market are basically thrown into the sea. That spectacle must be really amazing. Ali recommended the Seagull restaurant, one of the oldest restaurants in the country and the first to introduce ice cream to the city. So of course I had to try it. The ice cream was good, though not the best I've had. Malé's main street, right next to Republic Square and around, is lined with many great cafes and restaurants and are worth exploring. I was actually completely bowled over by the local cuisine, and I think Malé and Hulhumale are the best places to try authentic Maldivian food rather than the more sanitized resort fare. Around Republic Square in Malé, there are also souvenir shops from where you can pick up things to take back home. After the tour ended, I took an Avas ride from Malé to Hulhumale. The two islands are connected by the Sinamalé Bridge, which opened in 2018 and was Maldives' first bridge linking separate islands. It's a pretty cool ride across the bridge with the Indian Ocean stretching out on both sides. My face was just hanging out of the window. Hulhumale itself is a reclaimed island built to ease the overcrowding in Malé and accommodate the city's growing population. I was staying in Hulhumale because I felt it was a better base than the quite busy Malé city.
This is my Hulhumale Airbnb. I would have preferred Malé, but all the good Airbnbs were actually here in Hulhumale. Is that how you pronounce it? The view is not the best. A lot of construction going on. But I'm hoping the area around looked pretty fancy, so I'm hoping that would make up. So I've landed in Hulhumale. And it's all buildings. And I'm now going towards the oceanfront promenade to watch the sunset.
Hulhumale has two main beaches, the Eastern Beach and the Western Beach. I accidentally went to the Eastern Beach hoping to catch the sunset, only to realize it's better for sunrise, but obviously. Still, it was Saturday evening and the beach was full of families enjoying the weekend, so I had a great time. I spent about an hour people watching and snacking by the shore.
What I found was some tea. Just having some tea sitting here next to a club, which was my destination. So it was there.
The Eastern Beach is also home to many of Hulhumale's best cafes and restaurants.
So I hear that Maldives is very blessed in terms of beautiful beaches, white sand, a lot of marine life, but not many people actually know how to swim. I don't see any locals, like barely any locals swimming. Kids do swim. And I heard from local people that some of the guys in the tourism industry know how to swim, but most of the others don't. It is odd, right? Given it's only about water all through.
After it grew dark over Eastern Beach, I walked over to Central Park, Hulhumale's main green space. Since it was Saturday evening, I was expecting the place to be buzzing, maybe even have some local event or two, and I wasn't disappointed.
It's a lot of activities happening here. I can see a bazaar, a lot of people, so very good for people watching.
Central Park is Hulhumale's largest public park, covering about 10 hectares. It was built as part of the island's master plan to provide green space in the reclaimed city. The stalls were filled with local food and handicrafts, and I took home some mas roshi, which are basically stuffed tuna pastries, and bondi bai, a delicious coconut-based pudding.
Next to Central Park is also this very famous clay studio, which is one of the things to do.
Next day's breakfast was good strong coffee and mas huni and roshi, which is the national breakfast. You know, I was completely sold on Maldivian cuisine. I just couldn't have enough. Later in the evening, I went to Hulhumale's western beach for sunset and almost fell into a meditative trance as I watched the sun doing its thing on top and the ferries in the water and the airplanes in the sky going back and forth.
So as I'm sitting and watching the sunset here at Hulhumale ferry point, I'm just thinking that, once you're in Malé and I was in Hulhumale, you realize that there are two different parallel worlds existing in Maldives. Like one is the expensive resorts, the ones you can't afford, the exclusive private islands, and the other one is this world, the cities, the urban centers, who are in a different world. Like they dress differently, they live differently, many of them can't swim, and are very unaware or live differently basically than the tourists who are coming to live in the resorts. And if you have to really understand a country, I think you need to see both worlds.
I must have sat there for almost an hour, but the actual ferry point was next to it, so I walked there.
This is the actual Hulhumale ferry point. And there is a restaurant there, a small one. And people just
I
chilling.
would just end by saying I had great fun in Malé and Hulhumale, and it's completely worth spending a few hours here just to understand Maldivian culture and its people. Believe me, it will be worth it.